Hi everybody, it's Ginger from In Sheep's Clothing Yarn Shop, and welcome to my shopcast. Excuse me, and welcome to my shop, which is located in Torrington, Connecticut. And I hope that you're all having a great day. It's a it's a Sunday afternoon, and we are doing a yarn crawl this weekend. It started this weekend, and it's going to go out through next week, ending next Saturday, and it has been a busy weekend. But I'm glad to be sharing some time with you. It was really fun today because I actually had one of a viewer that came into the shop and on the yarn crawl and was looked at me and said, I never put two and two together that the podcast that I watch is you and that this is your shop. And then she tried to kind of figure out, like, where do I sit, and kind of figured it out. So anyway, so that was really fun to see somebody that does watch. And so thank you for watching and welcome. And yeah, so anyway, I'm going to be showing you some of the trunk show from Louisa Harding that is here for the Knitters, not the Knitters Weekend, for the yarn crawl. And I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of another yarn and some garments that I'll be showing next week. That's from the Jody Long trunk show. So Louisa Harding has a new yarn out, and it's called Pouffe. At least that's how I'm pronouncing it. And it's this great big giant ball of brushed merino yarn, 90%, and then 10% nylon. And I probably talked about this last week. Excuse me again. This is, as I said, it was a bulky. It's done on using a 10.5 or 11 US and a either 6.5 or an 8mm. And it has a ton of yardage on it. It has 295 yards. It is light as air, and it's very warm, but you feel like you're not wearing anything. Now, I was planning on wearing one of the scarves. I think I gave you a sneak preview last week, but I was going to wear one of the scarves, and then decided that not such a good idea because the colors that I have in the scarves, one's a sample for the shop and one is on loan from the trunk show. I thought maybe they'd be okay, but wow, do they look yellow on me. And here, this is the color I can wear, but definitely not. It's like, where did all that yellow come from? But this scarf here, and I'll show you in the pattern, and this scarf takes two. Are you kidding me? I grabbed everything but that pattern. I thought I had it in my hand. I'll drop it. Okay. Well, anyway, this is the scarf. I might have to get up and get it so that you can see it. But this is a scarf. It's super wide. It's done on the bias. So you have a point at both ends. Oh, you could have put a tassel on this too. I just realized. But it's super long so that you can wrap it if you want. It's done with two colors. So if you're noticing these pop of colors here and the garter stitch, that's your contrasting color. And look at all those pops of little bits of color. That's part of the yarn. And because you're using two balls of yarn, you also have yarn left over so that you could do this cute little hat. But anyway, I tried to, I will put it on, but it was just like, it's like the yellow just totally, look at that. The yellow, which looked more gold and orange before, is like totally yellow on me. Horrible. Yeah, I can't wear this, but it is, I really wanted to because it's nice and wide. You can wear it shawl-like if you wanted to, or definitely like this. Oh, it's so long. Definitely like this. It's a little overpowering on, yeah, it's a little much for me, but yeah, But hey, when it's cold, you don't care how it's so soft. It is so soft. The color that would probably look the best on me, I don't have the sample of. Here, this one. See, all pinks. No golds, yellows. That would be okay for me. Um, so yeah, so those are the colors there. And then this really orangey one. Well, I think that's this one. And then also this one here. Let me take this off. These are so huge. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that is just gigantic. But that will go up in no time flat because it's such a big needle and so bulky. But yeah, see how it has the beautiful dark. But again, look at that. Oh my God, this is like, it's like the yellow just because of me. It just like really pops out. But look at those. I mean, the colors are outstanding. Look at, oh, look at that with the blue. Isn't that gorgeous? But it's very light. And I have to say, this of all, let's see, our yarn crawl, let me take this off. I can't stand looking at me in yellow. The yarn crawl started Friday. So Friday, Saturday, today, Sunday. This by far was the most popular yarn, most popular thing in the shop. Everybody was just eating this yarn up because if you see this little sweater here too, everybody just loved. Let me see if I can lift this up a little bit. It looks so much better on. It doesn't look like much on the mannequin, but it's so cute. I'll show you the pattern on the I'll show you the picture in the pattern, but it's so adorable on, and everybody just kept commenting about how light it was yet warm. And this is what it looks like on. And it takes, again, two different colors. You start at one color at the bottom, and then you're changing to the top. And there it is on. How cute is that? No buttons, no buttonholes. I mean, if you want to close it up, you could put, some little kind of closure on there to close it if you wanted to. Or even put a buttonhole if you wanted to have just one button. But how cute is that? And this, let me tell you sizes on this. Again, we had a discussion the last time I talked about Louisa Harding. Now this goes up to from 43 up to 53. So, larger, definitely larger. And this would be easier to get a bigger size out of this sweater. And it only takes for the first two sizes one ball of each color, and then the biggest size takes 2 and 2. But yeah, it's really, look at that, so cute on, and very smart with the colors, really cute. So that's a little cardigan, and that is called Corbett. And then I don't have the other pattern to show you for the scarf. That's so funny, I had it in my hand. Okay, and then behind me, and this is the piece that when I saw it in the pattern, when I was talking with the rep, that I said, oh, I have to have this yarn and this piece, because I think this is absolutely adorable. This is, here it is on the model, and it's called, I'm gonna have some sirens now. This is called Monroe, and I'm positive it takes just one. It does. It takes one ball. This is color 101 that it's shown in. And again, I don't even know why I'm going to bother putting it on, but let's see if I do it this way. Again, actually, this color almost seems better on me than the orangey. Isn't that funny? This almost seems better on me than the orangey colorway does, but I just love, yeah, I almost don't mind this as much. Isn't that funny? But I love the style of this. And then again, you could put just something there just to kind of keep it in place. And they did this nice little piece that just, I forget what these are called, but just a nice little like bracelet like closure there. So you could do that too. Isn't that, I would never wear these colors normally, but I mean, it's not the best color for me, but it sure looks better than the orange and the yellow. Although there's yellow in here. All right. But anyway, really cute. So, so light and very pretty and super easy to make. How cute is that? And I love this. Ooh, you know what I just realized? I have this cute, oh, that would be adorable. That would be absolutely adorable. I have this little poncho that has a slit up the front, and I used to do it in a yarn that was similar to this. It was from Universal, and it was called something Spice, I think. And it was a chunky, and it had all these little bobbly bits in it that just made this. This would be really cute. This would be really cute in that poncho. I might have to think about that. And then I'll have to show you. I'm looking at the poncho. It's across the room. I'll try to remember next week to talk about that. I currently do it in a yarn from Ella Ray called Elegant Tweed. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. Mannequin has narrow shoulders. There we go. Okay. All right. So that's that. And the one piece I do not have. Okay, so I have that. Is a cowl. Oh, I grabbed 2 cowl patterns. That's what happened. Okay, so there was this cowl here, and this just takes 1 ball of yarn, and it's just a simple kind of like feather and fan type of lace stitch. So really, and it's written out, and it also has a graph. I do like how they do the graphs nice and big so you can see them. And that's also done on a size 11 needle. Yeah, done in the round, so really, really simple. So just a nice, fast project to do. And these are all up on the website, and I will put all of these in the description box below so that you can find them. So, yeah, so Pouffe was definitely a big, very popular yarn. Okay, so the scarf that I'm wearing right now, in a color that I would like. And these scarves, oh my God, they're so long. Jody made these so incredibly long. And I think I have it in the wrong side. I do. But these are the colors that I would do, the nice cool colors. But I would probably make them a little bit shorter, add a little bit more width to it, and you have a nice little wrap. I'm just thinking, boy, in the winter time in here, this would be just nice over my shoulders. And still long enough to be on my knees. I would be very cozy in here. But this is the yarn. It's this new yarn called Color Spun. And the colors are absolutely amazing. So many different colors. They're absolutely beautiful. And it's in a blend. So it's a wool acrylic blend. And 53 wool, 47 acrylic. And they're using this 10.5 needle on this. So again, we'll work it very quickly. I am bringing a ball of this home. I am going to be doing a hat, one of my easy peasy, what is it? It's a, I call it waffle weave. My go-to hat project. I just love that pattern. It's so simple. I use it in all different weights, all different yarns. There's not a yarn or that pattern does not look great in. So yeah, so I'm going to do that. And also I have somebody doing, and I think I probably mentioned this last week. Like I said, I get confused between my Facebook and my Facebook Live and my YouTube sometimes. I probably said this, but that's okay. Some of you, maybe you're here for the first time, or you didn't catch it the last time, or you need to hear it again. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so that's okay. So now I forgot what I was talking about anyway. Oh yeah, my cowl, my lacy cowl that I call my lacy Madara cowl. I have a customer that my customer that loves that is her go-to cowl. She is going to be making that up for me. I don't have a chunky version, and we have more. Now we have probably a fire department going by. Yes. Okay. It's becoming like a daily thing now. Um, so yeah, so I look forward to seeing that done up in something chunky. It'll work up really fast. And I'm also thinking the Perth. Thank you for the ideas for using the Perth. But I think, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I forgot. I had a customer come in the other day, and she was wearing the cutest little cowl. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, is that? And it was Zuzu's Petals. I don't know if you've ever made it, but I have made more than my share of that particular cowl. And again, that one loves to be done in like DK weight, worsted weight, 200 yards. But I think it's also written up for fingering weight, which I believe she was wearing. So I'm thinking a strand of the Perth in the purple, in with a strand of lace weight mohair, and I'm going to do the Zuzu's Petals with that, because it's been a number of years since I've made that one. And oh, everybody loved making that, and it looked wonderful on everybody. It fits beautifully. It makes a great gift. So yeah, it's time to show that one again. So okay, what else is going on? Okay, another thing that came in is the Lykke needles. So I've shown Lykke needles before in the kits. Well, they came out with a starter kit, which sometimes when the reps come in, I'm just like, and they're going to show you something, I'm like, oh God, not more needles, come on. So many different types of needles now. What else are you going to come out with? Well, I had to get these because first of all, as I told my rep, I said, I am ordering these totally for the cuteness factor. If for no other reason, cuteness factor. So hold on to your hats, sir. These are so cute, adorable. There you go. Oh, I should have grabbed a regular size kit so you could see how big the regular size kit is. About like this long, and it has like size 3 to 10.5 or 11. So it has a good size amount of needles. But look how adorable this is. Now this is the thing I love about Lykke needles, is I have come to absolutely adore the 3-inch long tips. Is that not the cutest little thing you ever saw? And it comes with your little, all your little goodies, your cords, and let's see, I opened it up for somebody yesterday. It comes with your connectors and your ends and your little tightening piece. Oh, there's more stuff in here yet. All right, so there's a whole bunch of stuff in there, but then your cords. And you know what? Here, the back of it tells me exactly what's in here. I never think to look at the labels. We just kind of dig in and see what it does have. Okay, so it says a cord for 16-inch length, 20-inch length, and 24-inch length. Now, I used to think that I needed to have the longer 5-inch tips if I were doing bigger projects, but no, I am perfectly satisfied. And the more I tell people this, the more people try them for themselves, and they said, you know, you're right. I don't feel the need to have a longer needle when I'm working on a sweater or something with a long cable. So a lot of people are just very happy with the 3-inch cords, which typically are just, are great for like cowls or hats. But like I said, I like to use these short tips. I don't feel the need to have a whole big long needle in my hands. So anyway, these go from size 3 up to size 7. Kind of wish it had 8, only because 8 is my favorite needle. But there's nothing that says you cannot take out and put your favorite size in there and you have it. And what I was thinking was, in a perfect world, we would have one of these, or I would have one of these, and my absolute favorite, I have so many of these for my project bags, but because it's so small, I've been showing people this. I'm like, look, you could put this in your favorite little bag and have everything that you really need in one of your little project bags. But these are absolutely adorable. Now, this is called the color Umber, which is a very pretty color, and I love the color of the case. But what they originally came out with was the color Driftwood, which is like a gray color. Let me show you those if I can open it up without destroying the wrapper on it. Come on. I took the crunchy plastic off of it first. There we go. Okay, so here it is. So this is the Driftwood, which is like a gray color. And then also, so this is the 3-inch, but then they also have the 5-inch. And here you go. So there's your starter kit in the 5-inch needles. And those go, let me look at the thing here. Those goes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8 pair. And then you get a cord 24, 32, and 40. And then your connectors and stoppers and all that good stuff. So the starter case comes in the 3 and the 5-inch in the Driftwood. I would show you the indigo, but those sold out this weekend, which is kind of like indigo. It's like a denim-y color. And also in the natural, which I'll open this up. I do like the natural. Natural is very nice if you're working with dark colors, because then you can see your stitches. And I love the case. It's just a natural kind of muslin or linen type fabric. But there you go. And again, so there's your 5-inch starter set. And then I showed you the umber, and I don't have the indigo. Also, it does come in the blush color, which is pink, which I could have sworn that I did order, but apparently I didn't, because I didn't get them, or that maybe they sold out before they got to me, and I didn't get any, and maybe I'll get them on the next round. But I need to check into that. I didn't even, been so busy, I didn't even check to see if it was on back order or just, or I just didn't order it. Sometimes I think I do something or did something and I didn't. Or I meant to, but I didn't. Okay, so those are the Lykke. And those are also up on the website. And I do need to check to see. I think I did look at the blush, and I think those are already on back order. If you see something you like when you're pre-ordering things, it's like you got to order them, because if something takes off, you're not going to get them right away. Okay, so we've got that. Okay, what else? Oh, I could talk. But I'm tired and I want to go home and make some dinner, because I have to come back tomorrow, because this week with the yarn crawl, so usually I have Sunday and Monday off. So I was here today. No, not a big deal. 12 to 4. Okay. But I had to come in tomorrow too, and I'm definitely not open on Mondays. So if you're on the yarn crawl, please make sure to come visit me. Don't make me unhappy that I'm here on a Monday. No, that's okay. I have lots of work to keep me busy. Lots of work. So yeah, lots of times I'm still even if I'm not in the shop, I'm still doing shop work at home. I'm just not at the store. That's all. Let's see what else. Let me just take a quick peek to see if there's anything else. Oh, I also want to give a shout out to Anne, a new customer, and also a viewer that I mentioned last week, because I talked about the vote chicken. I know it's backwards. That I have the free graph, that anybody that wants the graph for whatever reason, on a sweater, or maybe you want to do a chicken and you want to put a graph on, you want to put vote on it, or a hat, whatever, and you want the graph, it's free. It's on my website. You can just download it. I'll have the link so you can do that. But I got an email from Ann, that because I had mentioned that I have two customers that are poll workers, and Ann sent me an email, and she's done some amazing emotional chickens. She did this one that was purple and gold that I just thought was stunning. So anyway, so she sent me an email, and she wanted to get the graph because she said, I'm a poll worker too. So that was very nice. So anyway, thank you. If you're a poll worker out there, thank you so much for the work that you do. Make sure that we get our votes in. And that's really important, and I appreciate what you do. So, all right, well, I think I'm going to call it a day, and you have a good week, and I will see you again next Saturday or Sunday, whichever happens. And you have something to look forward to. You have the Jody Long colors, yarns to see, and the garments that I have here. So you'll get to see those as well. If you're going to be on the yarn crawl or be in the area and you want to stop in the shop, I will have the trunk show for another week or two, and I will have the trunk show for the color spun from Jody Long. So feel free to stop in and take a look. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me today, and you have a good rest of the week. I hope you get lots of knitting done, and I will see you really soon. Thanks for watching so much. Bye-bye.